Welcome back. So glad that you joined me. Trust is something that seems not just to be foreign to a lot of people these days. It seems to be an antiquated concept that, why do we actually need this and what's it have to do with us? It's sad that we've gotten to that point, isn't it? Though at the same time, we have been told throughout the ages that this was going to come, that there would be problems, that there would be people not wanting to trust each other, not wanting to do things with each other, not wanting to even be together at all. Now, let's go one step further than this. The the extreme faction, maybe we should put it that way, that we get to in this subject is within the family of faith, where we've gotten to the point where it's business as normal. We only spend so much time together because, well, that's all we can stand. And even then, it's as though we're maybe hour and a half Christians at the least. For some of us, it's only 30-minute Christians for one day of the week. When being a follower of Jesus is not something that's relegated to time, it's a lifestyle that we're called to live. It, even the concept of being a Christian, being a follower of Jesus, means to be set aside. And because we're set aside, this whole trusting faction is something that's already settled in us and is with us as a permanency. How is it that we've gotten to the point that we've pushed that aside and we've forgotten what God is really calling us to? Now, we could talk about this until we're blue in the face or until we think that someone else is going to fall down from a heart attack because of it, and nothing's really going to change. This question is, what is it going to take for us to trust each other? Not just for us to trust each other, but for us to trust those that are around us. I know some people are going to say that, well, I can't trust because people have done this and that and this and that to me over the years, and I've just become hardened because of this. Yeah, isn't it a choice how we respond to the situation? Too often we're reacting to what's going on instead of actually following what Jesus has called us to. That is a life that's worth living, and a life that He continues to call us to no matter what. Today's text that we're looking at comes to us from Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 7. It says this, "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, and whose trust is in the Lord." Literally, a permanency that's rooted in Jesus. That's the safest place to be. Not only is it the safest place to be, it is the only place to be because that is where our surety is. That is where we will be fully changed because we're following Him. Now, that needs to be our prayer continually. Lord, put us in you. Help us to trust you so that as we trust you, we're able to trust others more fully. Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's Word together. God bless.